The Furnace Below, a tale of hatred and its destruction. Please like, comment, and share for more beautiful stories. The mountain loomed like a sleeping god, its jagged crown forever shrouded in smoke. They called it Ember Throat, not because it burned, but because it breathed. At night you could hear it, a low, rasping growl beneath the ground, like something ancient and angry whispering secrets through stone. 2 villages clung to its flanks, Solven in the west, Brightthorn in the east. Between them, a river of lava hissed and writhed, a living wound in the earth. For generations they had stared across the fire at each other, seething with hatred. No one knew how the hatred began, but it was fed like a sacred flame, passed from parent to child, carved into rituals, sung into lullabies that promised vengeance in place of comfort. In Solven, a boy was born during the Red Sky Night, an omen of wrath, Darren. The midwife said he didn't cry when he was born, he growled. His first word was kill. They trained him not just to fight, but to hate. His eyes never softened, even as a child. The village priests whispered that Emberthroat itself had gifted them a weapon. Please subscribe to this channel. Like, comment, and share. Across the lava, in Brightthorn, Illyra was raised in the ashes of her parents' home. They had burned in a fire that crept unnaturally from Solven, though no proof was ever found. Illyra never smiled. She read the Book of Bones at 6. She learned to gut animals at 7. At 10, she refused to flinch when they threw her into the pit of cinders for the rite of flame. She came out with blistered skin and dead eyes. She wasn't a girl anymore. She was a storm waiting for a place to break. The lava between the villages was sacred, untouchable, uncrossable. Until the night it froze. It was sudden, no warning. The lava hardened like black glass, stretching across the gorge like a dark mirror. No one knew why. The priests wailed. The seers went blind trying to see the cause. People whispered of a sign, of something waking beneath the mountain. And Darren crossed, not in a war party. Alone, silent, clad in obsidian armor and bearing a blade forged from the heart metal of Emberthroat. Illyra was waiting. She said nothing as he approached. She only drew her own weapon, a spear of bone and emberwood, and stepped onto the obsidian bridge. Their eyes met. Time stopped. Then came the screaming, not from the villagers, but from the mountain. The ground trembled, trees blackened. Animals threw themselves off cliffs, the sky cracked open in veins of red, and still the two did not look away from each other. They fought like nightmares given form. No technique, no mercy, just fury. Every blow echoed like a war drum beneath the earth. With each strike, Emberthroat stirred. And then, something happened. Darren faltered, just for a moment. His blade caught Illyra's cheek, drawing blood, but instead of triumph, he hesitated. He saw something. Recognition? Illyra froze too. Her eyes narrowed. Her spear wavered. The mountain went silent. Then it screamed. The ground split. The obsidian bridge shattered beneath their feet. Black smoke gushed from the cracks, smoke that moved like it thought. It wasn't a volcano. Emberthroat was a prison. And their hatred had been its key. A monstrous hand, charred and scaled, burst from the lava. The villagers wailed and ran. But it was too late. Solven burned in minutes. Brightthorn followed soon after. And at the center of it all, the last thing anyone saw was Darren and Illyra, hovering in the smoke, suspended like puppets, eyes glowing, mouths open in a silent scream. Some say they became the new keepers of the mountain, bound by hatred, feeding the thing beneath for eternity. Now, when the sky turns red and the wind howls through the ash, travelers say they hear voices, one boy, one girl, fighting forever in the shadows. And if you listen too long, you'll start to hate too.